Hi everybody, welcome back. Thank you so much for watching. So I'm super excited to have my Finish 7 by Spring update. This is update number 1. I'm very excited to show you guys the progress I have made with the products I am using. So I'm just going to show this one first because I only used this like twice. I don't really know how to use this stuff right now. And it was probably not a good choice for a project that's happening during the winter because this is the Hard Candy Glow All the Way Face and Body Luminizer, and I just haven't had the desire to have that kind of makeup look, so I haven't reached for this at all. I've used it on my eyes a few times actually, and it's really pretty. I just don't know how to use a lot of it. So I'm a little concerned about finishing this one by the time that this project is over, but we'll see. I'm still going to keep working away and see if I can find alternate uses for this thing. Next, I have my Body Shop Skin Primer in Matte It. So I really have been using this for the last month since I started this project. Now, I find it's really hard to get a clear idea of where I am with this primer because it's not like, it's a little broken up in places, like it's not something that I can easily see the progress in. So I kind of just guessed and said that I've used probably about this much. Now I think I've used a lot more than that. It's hard to say with this primer because it doesn't settle all the way down on the bottom, and sometimes it's leaning over, and well, it's hard to say exactly where it's settled. I think this is going to be something that's going to be really hard to tell the progress I've made until it's pretty much gone. Because you can see that there's a lot of product still in here, but because of the way that it is, it's really hard to exactly put a label on it. So I think I've used more than that because I do tend to use a generous amount of primer when I'm getting ready, and this is something that I definitely have been using all the time. When I do my weekly makeup baskets, this has been included since I started working on this project. Next, the Julep Strawberry Mint Lip Balm. I actually haven't used this stuff very much. It's only been used 2 or 3 times. I really need to throw this into my purse and kind of leave it at work, because when I'm at work, that's generally the time when I want to use a lip balm, not necessarily when I'm home. I don't really put anything on my lips except for if I'm leaving and I happen to wear a lipstick. So I think that this needs to go to work so I can finish this up. Next, my Hello Kitty eyeshadow pencil thing in Birthday Cake. This is kind of fragile, and when I started using it, it started kind of breaking up in little clumps. So I've been trying to keep it all together as much as possible. I've definitely used this a lot, and it's a very, very nice color. It shows up better on my hand than it does on my lids though. So you can see it here, it looks really, really nice, but when I try to get that same pigment on my lid, I feel like I'm pressing way too hard. I've definitely been trying to apply it, like putting it on my finger and like pressing it into my lid, trying to get as much use out of it as I can, and I've definitely made some progress. I can't, as I said, roll this all the way up just because of it broke off when I did that. Next, my hair care item. This is the Got to Be Guardian Angel heat protectant spray. So I have made that much progress on this guy in the last month, and I'm very happy with that, especially because I haven't blown dry my hair very often, and I haven't really used a curling iron or a straightener or anything like that. Mostly I've just been letting my hair dry after I shower, either overnight or just letting my hair be natural, depending on how cold it is and stuff outside. So I've only really been using this when I've been blow drying my hair, which hasn't been every single day. So I think for having made this much progress with this is a really, really good thing, and I definitely think that I can finish this by the time this project is over. Next, I have my Flower Concealer Pen, which if you watch my weekly makeup baskets, I talk about this because I throw it in there every week. I love this stuff, and I've made killer progress on this. So that's where I started, and that's where I am now. And I think that that's awesome and a little scary because I really like this concealer. However, I think it will be finished pretty soon, which is almost a good thing because The Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer is coming out soon-ish, if not already available at Sephora, I'm not sure. So my plan is to buy that when I can get my hands on it, and I know I'll probably want to use that. So this stuff I think is probably going to last me maybe another month, depending on how often I use it. But love this stuff, love this concealer, and super happy with my progress on that. I definitely am glad I threw this in here because it's a product that I really, really enjoy using. And last, my mangled CoverGirl Tinted Moisturizer Fair to Light. So I had to decapitate this guy because I couldn't squeeze anything out anymore, because that's where I was on this, and I was using this every day, either just as the tinted moisturizer or using it as a base underneath my foundation. And there's not a whole lot left. Probably enough in here for maybe 1 or 2 more makeup applications. So much love for this moisturizer, and I'm glad I gave it the attention it deserved, because I hadn't been using it because I knew I'd want to repurchase it, which, as I've said, is mental. I do that just because I get so afraid that something I like is going to be discontinued, so then I will stop using it and look for something else instead, so that I don't become too attached to one product, because usually when I like something, it gets discontinued. It happens to me all of the time. So as far as I know, this still exists. So when this is gone, this is something that I will probably repurchase again, because even though it is just your basic tinted moisturizer, it is perfect for my skin. It makes my skin feel really good. It's a perfect color match because it's fair enough with my skin. It doesn't look unnatural. A lot of fair tinted moisturizers are too orange, and they don't look natural on my skin at all. This looks very, very natural and just gives me the tiniest bit of coverage, which is sometimes all I want. So that is it for my finished 7 by Spring update. So I haven't finished any products yet, but I think I'm making some decent progress on at least half of the things that I'm working on. There's other things that I know I need to put a little bit more effort into, like that heart candy thing and that darn Julep lip balm, but I will get there. I'm definitely really motivated to work on these projects. I'm having a lot of fun using products up and not buying a whole bunch of new things. So if you're doing this project, please let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to see what products you guys are using and what kind of progress you've been making over the last month. It's a lot of fun watching other people's and getting inspired by other people's progress with these challenges and projects. I think it's really cool. We have a really great community of people here, and I'm really, really happy and proud to be part of that. And I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video today. I really, really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.